So yeah, I'm making some vegetable soup. Here I have water leaf. I hope you guys can see it. It's from my garden. So yeah, this is what I'm using. I don't even like the frozen spinach. Maybe because of the taste, I used it once. I'm like, nah, this is not for me. Yeah, I know this is a hassle. Like cutting this is not a joke. It's not beans, guys. Yes, look at the soup bubbling, and this is for the kids. I hope you guys can see it. I just cover it. It's still cooking. Welcome to my kitchen, guys. Can you see my face? Yeah, so you guys, I'm cooking. Ignore the mess, ignore everything, the noise, the kids are here. I'm making some vegetable soup. And so I bought 10 of these because when I cook big pot of soup that will last us for at least 1 month. So after cooking, I'll dish it out and stuff like that. So yeah, my mom was cutting some of this and then I took over. So like I said, this is water leaf from my garden. I have a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna be using this water leaf and then these silver beets to supplement the water leaf. So this is going to serve as my ugu leaf, like my pumpkin leaf. You know the popular ugu leaf in Nigeria. So what I'll do after cutting it, I will use hot water and blanch it. Then we'll go from there. So you guys, you'll be cooking with me today, okay? So make sure to subscribe as usual. I know I have not been posting. You guys, I don't have excuse to be honest with you. So this is me here chopping up the silver beets. And after this, then I will continue with the rest of the cooking. So stand by and thank you. Hi guys, so here I'm just checking my meat. Inside here I've got, like I said, ignore the noise. My kids are around. So yeah, it's a busy day for me. So I'm just checking my meat. Inside here I have snail. This is my snail, Nigerian snail. This is cow feet or ox feet as they call it here. I've got stockfish, yeah, and then some tripe. That's all I have. I think I have a little bit of beef. We're not big on beef in this house. So we don't really eat much of beef here in my house. So yeah, that's what I'm just checking. I think I'll be taking out this meat. I don't want them to be soft. I just have a check. The ox feet is a little bit hard. I will leave it. So I think I'm just gonna take out the snail and tripe and the little beef I have here to allow the stockfish and the ox feet to cook, if that makes sense. Yeah, guys. So I will see you guys in my next clip. This soup is gonna taste so good, trust me. Look at all the ngwongwos there. Yeah. So this is what I'm gonna do. I only have to take out the beef, like I said, take out the tripe, the snail, and then leave the stockfish. This is the stockfish and us feet to cook. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. I also forgot to mention I have beef tongue here. I have beef tongue here. So yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it. This is the tongue. This is the snail. So I'm just gonna take this out quickly and then leave the stockfish and the ox feet to cook a little bit before we proceed to add other things. And then I'll also finish with the cutting of the vegetable, like the silver beets especially, because that's silver beet, it takes time to cut because it's huge. Sorry guys, ignore the noise. My son is somewhere in the background. So guys, I've just taken out the beef. The beef I use is this one we call osoko. Let me show you. This is the beef I use. I only use one of these. That's it. Like I said, we don't eat much beef in this house. And this is the stockfish. You can see it's still hard, and the horse feet. So I took out the snail, the tongue, the beef, and tripe. I don't know if I mentioned to you guys that I use tripe. So this is what I've taken out from the stock. So I will allow this to boil, and I added more water because the water was really down. So because I needed it to boil more, so that's why I have to add more water. Okay, so see, this is another tripe. Yeah. So guys, I will allow this to boil or cook rather, and I will see you guys. So you guys are finished with ignore any noise please, because my range hook, the fan is on. You know, when you are cooking, you have to put these things on. So I have just finished cutting the silver beets. I'm waiting for this water to boil. You can see I have two pots. This is one, and this is the second one. Like I said, I bought 10 pieces of this, like the head. If you know silver beet, you know how big the head can be. So I bought 10. If you see the way I'm cooking, you think I'm cooking for one occasion or something. No. And this is my water leaf. I have another one coming. So usually this one, I'm not gonna use hot water to wash this one, but I'll use warm water because it's already soft. So I don't want it to be too soft when it goes into the pot. So this one I'll be using hot water, and then the water leaf I'll be using warm water, and of course salt. So this is where we at, and my stockfish and cow feet, they are still boiling. We'll leave that to come to a boil while we wait for the hot water to boil. Okay? So that water has just finished boiling. I'll be pouring it inside, like I mentioned. This is what I'm doing. Very easy. So getting more water to boil. Guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, I was wearing like a hoodie, you know. Today was a bit cold. Not a bit cold, was cold in the morning, up until around 3 or 4 or something. And I'm like, I have to wear this. But now because I've just started cooking, I was feeling hot. Not hot, like warm. So I had to go quickly change and just put on something else, you know. So this is the water leaf we'll be using, guys. So this is my water leaf. We just finished cutting it. And inside this pot is the silver beets. But one good thing with this, once you use hot water to blanch it or to wash it, it will reduce in size. Not drastically, but you will see it. So this is my biggest pot, and that is what I'll be using to make this soup today. I'm only using this to steam my meat. Yeah. So I'll be waiting for the water to boil. While waiting for my water to boil, I will check my cow leg and my stockfish. Guys, the stockfish is even cooked. I don't even have to do anything. I think I'll just bring everything out or stop the heat. Yeah, because these things, you don't want to overcook them. I'm not a chef, by the way, but I love to cook. Like, cooking is something I love to do in my own way. Like, I like to cook the way I want, you know. Shout out to everyone who is cooking. You guys are doing an amazing job. Billionaire chef Amara, she does an amazing thing. Like, she cooks really well. If you're looking for who to cook for you, you can contact her. Also, Pecky's Kitchen, I think, she also does an amazing job. So yeah, these two I can say because I've tested their food, they are doing really well. So if you want to, looking for someone to cook for you, especially you single guys out there, or students or whoever, like, you know what I mean, just look out for these two guys I called. Billionaire Chef Amara, she's my namesake, and Pecky's Kitchen. I think Pecky's, I don't know if I'm saying it right. If yeah. So yeah, if you are looking for someone to cook for you, contact them. Yeah. I'll be making soup for my kids. I usually cook their soup separate from mine or from ours because I don't really add chili to their food. Though my husband is not big on pepper, like chili. Even this soup, I'm not gonna add much pepper. But the one I'll be cooking for my gosh, for my children, I will not be putting any chili at all. So I'll still need this stock from this to prepare their own. And I left some of the meat, the one I showed you guys before, I don't know how, osoko boko or boko whatever. So I'll be using the meat to cook for them. I left it here to defrost more. So guys, I just brought out I've had this prawn. So this is not grounded or blended or whatever. I've had it for a long time. I'll be using some of this prawn. And also I've had this crayfish too for a long time. I'll be using some of it. I have grounded crayfish. I just want to use this one and forget about it. Also palm oil. Talking of palm oil, if you need, I don't know if you guys watch this, is it Asheke or Asekere? I've forgotten how to pronounce his name. I watch him sometimes TikTok or Instagram. That the guy that goes, you know, when he meets people on the street, he will talk to them and maybe take them to a shopping mall, tell them to pick things. I always see them pick like this oil. So if you are looking for a good Nigerian palm oil, like the taste that, some of this palm oil we have here, when you use it to cook, it just tasteless and useless. This one, I got it from Grace Plaza. I think Sister Irene, most of you guys will know. It's just Banga red oil. It's really, really, really good. The taste is so okomo or whatever. So, but anyway, if you want it, very, very good. Of course, this is not advertisement. This oil is made in Nigeria. It's really good. Before this, I used to buy oil from her too, but I think she says from Sierra Leone. But guys, this oil is really good. Like very, very good. The taste superb. No aftertaste, like you know. Another person that has good oil that I used to go, I've gotten her oil once though, is the Amara I mentioned. But the last time I asked her about oil, she said she doesn't have the one that she sells, but the one she cooks with. So, which is all right, because she's a chef, so she cooks for people. But like I said, Grace Plaza, Sister Irene, I got this from her. It's really nice. So that's the red oil I'll be using. So what I'll be doing now is washing this, and I have some fresh pepper which I will get soon from my freezer. I'll wash this and blend it together with my fresh pepper that I'll be using. I'll be maybe adding a little bit of capsicum, the red capsicum. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I don't usually add it, but maybe I will. I got some here. Let me show you guys. So I got some capsicum here. I don't know if I'm too close to the camera. Yeah, you guys can see it. So maybe I'll use one or two. I don't know. I only got it for my stew, but I think I'll use it for soup. Blend everything together and with the oil. You guys will see what I mean, okay? So stand by, okay? Thank you. I have just finished blending the oporo and crayfish and also the capsicum. I've even added a little bit inside the pot I'll be using to cook for my kids. So inside here, I have crayfish, oporo, the capsicum I showed you guys, and also I've added some chili because this one there is no hot chili, but this one I've added chili. So I'll be putting this aside while I'll start washing my vegetable. So guys, I've just added my oil, and here is the blended crayfish prawn, and I'm adding it now. So I'll allow this to cook. Here is him, and then we'll come back to it, okay? Thank you. Guys, I've just transferred my pot. This is the bigger burner, or the biggest. So this is the second one. So inside here too, I have started cooking my kids one. Don't worry, I'll show you guys an up close. So now I'll be putting the meat. I'll be putting on my orishirishi inside. I'll be starting with this one because everything needs to simmer. You know? Whoa, look at the color. This oil is the best. Trust me, guys. Just the best. I'll be putting these two, okay? I want to show you guys my soup. See, I've added everything, the stock. Even this video is not doing the color of the soup justice. It's quite red, but the color, I don't know why this is not showing everything. And this is also the kids one. I added some of the stock from this pot. You can see the pot is empty. So I added some of the stock to this, so I'll be covering it. I only have beef inside here for them. And then this is the one that has, you can see the snail. Yeah, I have the snail. They are quite big, so I have to cut them into two. So this is the stockfish. You can see it's not even boiling. Yes, I'm gonna leave it to boil. Then I will be adding my vegetable. So I will show you guys. This is the food. This is all the silver beets. This is all the silver beets. The one I wash, you can see is dry. Not dry, but I make sure I squeeze them well. And this is one of the water leaf. Ignore my sink, it's quite dirty. And this is also the water leaf. You can see it inside the sieve. This is also part of it. So yes, the soup is gonna be, or the stock, I will allow it to simmer. Let me take this out. And then I'll show you guys the final result. Stay tuned, okay? Ooh, sorry. We are back, guys. You wanna see the magic? Yes. Look at the soup bubbling, and this is for the kids. I hope you guys can see it. I just cover it. It's still cooking. So I just wanna stir, and then I'll bring it down. You can see the soup is massive. Like I said, this is the biggest pot I have. Look at that. This is not your regular vegetable soup. I did not put dry fish because, guys, I don't have dry fish. So I couldn't be bothered. But yeah, it should be enough, man. Stock fish. I think I'm gonna throw this away. Yeah, just a little bit of this is from the cow leg. So stockfish, this is also from the cow leg. See, please ignore the scream. It's just my kids, they are playing. Okay, I'll just leave it to simmer a little bit, then I'll bring it down. You can see the soup is ready. Even the oil is not that bad, it's not that much. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. And this is for the kids. I'm gonna use the same wooden spoon. Yeah, it's also for my kids. I have to turn the heat, but with vegetable, you're not even supposed to cook it for a long time anyway. I'll transfer the stove. Yeah, this is done, and I will allow this to cook for another, because it's a big pot. I'll allow it to cook for like 2 minutes, then I'll turn off the heat. And that's it, guys.